Hey guys and gals of Disappearing Masky Finance World, how are you doing? It is Wednesday, August the 6th in the year 2025. Hopefully you're doing outstanding. So, answer me this question. Why? Why is it so hard? It's so difficult. Why? Why? Masky, what are you talking about? Am I talking about getting physically fit? Am I talking about getting healthy? Am I talking about lowering your blood sugar, reducing your risk of a heart attack, becoming a millionaire, learning how to invest, getting started investing? What am I talking about? All the above. Why is this so hard? It's not. Look, I'm sitting down, right? I just stood up. Watch. 2, 3, 4. I took 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 more steps. See what I'm doing? And I'm going to walk over here and pick this up. That's a cup of green tea. Look, I'm smiling and winking at you. All right, my green tea. How many times do you see me drink a cup of green tea on my videos? Almost every single video I've made, I think I've had a cup of tea I've sipped on. So anyway, have you started investing? Have you started getting yourself healthier? If you haven't, and you've watched my channel for a while, why not? Why not? It's not that hard, but I understand. We live in the world. There's a lot of turmoil going on. There's a lot of breeze, a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of, if you follow politics, I'm in a foreign country. I'm not in the United States, but if you follow politics, there's always a bunch of chaos going on, chaotic stuff. Life is churning. People are born, people die, people disappear, people move, people get sick, people go in the hospital. Your parents, your grandparents pass away, your babies are born. They're 2 years old, they're 5 years old, they're 10 years old, they're 20, and they move out of the house. Life is about change. Meanwhile, what do? We toil. If we got a job, we work a job. 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Work, Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday. And then one day we wake up and we're 65 freaking years old. Where did time go? Oh my goodness, I can't afford to retire. Let me keep working. Boom, 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 boom. I'm 80 years old and I'm still working. But they're pushing me out. They're pushing me out. And then it's time to go. Where do you go? You go to the grave, perhaps. Or you do like I do. Do like I do. When I was 21, 22 years old, I learned just a little bit about investing. I put money into mutual funds, just a little bit, $50 a month. I had a coworker once laugh at me. My paycheck was so small. We were the same pay grade. I was in the Navy. My paycheck was so small. And he's like, why is it so small? And I said, because I have an allotment to go a little bit of money into the bank and a little bit of money into a mutual fund. And he just kind of laughed. He's like, how much? And I said, well, $50 in a mutual fund, $50 in the bank. He's like, that's so little. It's not, why are you putting so little? Just spend it. Live your life. Spend it. Where's he at now? I don't know. I don't know where he is. But you just got to get started. It's with every single thing in life. Everything. You want a relationship? Get started. It takes 2 to tango, as they say. All right? It's a partnership. If you're in a relationship and it's not working, and you're doing all the work and the other person's not, move on. If you're in an investment, investments are different, but you got to get in the right investment. If you're investing in stocks, and day in, day out, and you start investing right at the market peak, but over the next 3 years, the market's gone down. 3 years into it, you might be looking at it like, wait a second, I put X number of dollars in, but now it's X minus Y dollars. That's the balance. But Masky said it's good to invest. I'm going to pull my money out. So you pull it out. 3 more years passes by, and all of a sudden, you're like, everybody, including your Uber drivers, talking about such a hot stock. You say, let me put the money back in. But the same thing happens. You invest at the peak, you pull it out at the bottom. So you continually lose money. When you start investing, stick with it. Learn from your mistakes. If you buy stocks, individual stocks, you're going to have some that do great, some that don't do great. Learn why. Learn to evaluate them. Check out dividend-paying stocks. I have a ETF right now that's paying approximately 18% annualized fixed dividend. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You can find it yourself. 18% plus or minus. I think it's 18.09 or something like that. Annualized. I dug into it. I heard about it. I did my own little due diligence. I put a little bit of money into it, maybe $500-600. I'll see what happens. I'm 3 months into it. It's paying it. I got other dividend paying stocks, might be paying 4% a year, 6% a year, 5% a year. I got a little crypto investment. I have real estate. I have a tequila distillery investment. I have a mineral rights acreage. I have an oil drilling investment. I have a gas pipeline in the Gulf of America, as it's now called. And I have 4 cows. Beef cattle. What else do I have? I don't know. I start to lose track of stuff after time. But anyway, why do I have this? Because I got started. When did I get started? I got started back around 1990. 89, 90, somewhere in there, buying that first mutual fund. I took that first step. I took the second step. I took the third step. I took the fourth step. I took the fifth. And along the way, guess what? 1999 came along. The stock market was at a high. I had, I think, $16,000 saved up because by the time I got out of the Navy and had kids and money was tight, and I had about $16,000 in the stock market. That was a lot of money to me back then. I was looking at it and thinking, man, if he keeps doing this, I'm going to have 20 grand and 25 and 30. And guess what? The stock market started crashing. And it started crashing. And by 2001, 2002, 2003, somewhere in there, I had somewhere between $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. It was cut in half. 50%. Did I pull my money out? Did I give up? No. I kept investing in stocks. I did it through the 2000s. 2005, I bought Netflix. You've heard about Netflix? In 2005, people were getting red envelopes in the mail. I did not subscribe to Netflix. I bought shares of Netflix. I held those shares for the next 9 years. I got something like a 16 or 17% X return on that investment. Okay? I bought Apple stock in 2009. I held that for, I don't know, umpteen years. I bought my first rental house in 2017, and my first tenant about broke me because I had to evict them and take them to court, and oh, it was frustrating. They damaged my house, and it was frustrating. But I kept going. I kept going. I have oil investment. I have mineral rights investment. I kept going. I kept going. I'm struggling now because I'm trying to save money, but guess what? I just transferred a couple $100 today into that one bank account because I'm saving money in a 4% bank paying 4% Wealthfront. Let me know if you want an account. I'll send you a referral link, and we'll each get a little boost. Instead of getting 4.0%, I think we'll each get 4.5% for 90 days or thereabouts, 3 months. Okay, so I'm just saving that money, I'm putting it in there. It grows. Okay, and so on and so on and so on. But why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to drop your HA1C blood sugar test? I've heard about people at a 10.0 is diabetic. They're on medication, they get on medication when they're 30 and they stay on it the rest of their life. But I'm telling you, you can drop it. You can drop it. You can lower it. Start eating healthy. Let's look around here just for a quick second. I'll wrap this up. You know what that is? That's a mango. All right? You know what this is? That's an avocado. You know what that is? That's a tomato. You know what that is? That's a mandarin. It's not, it looks like an orange. It is a type of an orange and mandarin. Do you know what this is? And there are 2 types of these. One's this color, yellowish, and one is purplish. It's called in the United States called dragon fruit, and Panama it's called pitaya. Here's a banana. In my refrigerator, I know you'll find romaine lettuce in there. You'll find other lettuce in there. You'll find broccoli in there. You'll find mushrooms in there. Onions, garlic, yellow peppers, red peppers. What else? More and more. Why? I'm trying to live healthy. Doesn't mean I'm not going to die tomorrow. I might get hit by a runaway truck tomorrow. Who knows? So meanwhile, what am I doing? Drinking my green tea at the moment. And as I've been talking to you, my eyes look over there because why I'm looking out the ocean. Let's walk out here real quick. There's the ocean. It's always a breeze out here. So, with that being said, what did I talk about in this video? I'm not holding your hand. I've already given away the keys to the castle. I got a whole bunch of videos here. I've given away the keys to the castle. I got playlists on this channel. More and more and more. If you want to learn how to invest, get started. Study it. If you want to know what that ETF is, that's paying me an annualized 18%. Shoot me an email. Maybe I'll let you know, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll tease you a little bit, I don't know. Or Google it, see what you can find it. All right, so that being said, have a great day. Mazskes, signing out.